Are these encryptions music? Could be a piece of Typhon's tribute melody. A part of Typhon's tribute melody! I think Typhon's tribute is complete.
You should have hired Apollo instead. He charges less than Pan anyway.
You did this looking for the clue, didn't you, Phosphor? No. The hollowed-out beauty of violence is a gilded handle set upon the knife's blade. I heard that once. These people's poor houses. You may think I'm weak, but at least I try to live for something more than my own pride. Can you say the same?
The world trembles. You need me!
Clue! Where wild bears roam, King Cocolus's riches lie cold, waiting to be woven into temples and gardens, warmed by the blood of my heart and the fiery springs of my tears. Speak aloud, my beloved, as you turn the key, and you may enter my treasure room.
That thing looks straight from the underworld. How the Hades did it end up here?
Dracon Ismenius was a child of Ares and the protector of his realm.
Didn't that thing die in Thebes? Yes, I remember because he used to bring that little monster to dinner parties. And then finally, one year, just like that, no more hissing.
He brought its body to the Golden Isle to mourn his loss.
That doesn't sound like Ares.
There's a lot about him you do not know.
What happened to its teeth?
They were knocked out by Cadmos, a famous beast slayer, and later Jason of the Argonauts. Whenever the Dracon's teeth are planted in the earth, a soldier sprouts from the ground.
Dental warfare.
Typhon corrupted these soldiers and created an evil army of his own.
Strange coin. Bearing Charon's mark.
Typhon stole those too? Charon was saving up for a bridge! I just don't understand. Why didn't Ares tell me he'd brought the snake's body here?
You aren't exactly the easiest person to talk to.
Sure, I joke around.
At his expense?
I'm breaking the ice.
You're making the ice. Bury the Dracon's teeth, and perhaps your words will grow to comfort your son. Or even found a city, the way the Spartoi helped Cadmos found Thebes. And there, in the jaws of the once mighty serpent, was Ares' instrument of war.
It's always the last place you look, isn't it?
Okay. Got Ares' salpinx and Typhon's tribute melody. Time to go open the fortress.
Feynx came across the great fortress of Ares, a true terror to behold.
It's not that imposing when you know the owner of it is a chicken.
Get control of yourself, Bear. You are not ready. Go home.
Ares?
Shh. Do you want me captured? There's no proper cover.
But this is your fortress.
I don't rule the roost anymore, though, do I?
You'll be king of the castle as soon as we get your essence back.
How the gods will jump for joy if that even happens.
But
Aphrodite's married to Hephaestus, the whack job. I mean, I heard he's into finger painting these days. And Zeus hates me.
Not true. I just prefer Athena's war making. Leadership, maturity, Apollo's music. Oh my gods, I've become my father.
Ares, look at yourself. That's the real you. You don't care what people think. You act. You raise entire cities to the ground when you don't get your way. You protect your people and your family at the expense of everyone else. You're an asshole! And you were always one of my favorites.
I question your taste.
Let's get this gate open. You coming with me?
inside? You're kidding. If the old me did anything right, it was lock down that fortress. It is rigged to perfection.
Okay. I'll find the tracking kit and come back out. Stay safe.
Take your own advice. The place will be crawling with Typhon's minions. Here, another of my blessings, Feynx. In case you're about to beat the odds again. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Never seen this side of Ares. Maybe I misjudged.
The great and mighty Zeus? Never.
Ares is practically begging for robbers with the spoils of war he hoards in here.
You sure you're just not justifying all the stuff you stole from me?
Come on! That was payment for having to raise the guy!
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be so critical of Ares. It was all supposed to be good fun.
Perhaps his experience of it and yours were slightly different.
He could see that I was smiling.
Was he smiling back?
What does that matter?
Some father you are.
I know. That's why this is so confusing.
Who was that? Thief!
Hey, little bro. I surrender.
The Chiron? No way! I saw you! You were stoned! You're alive! Oh, did I hurt you?
Ha! Of course not. I refuse to be taken down so easily. Especially by you.
What happened?
Well, the crew was turned to stone. I smoked something with the Oracle, but that's the closest I got.
Though he's actually not an oracle. What are you doing here? Did he say anything about me?
No, only how dire the situation is. And from the sounds of the prophecy, only the true hero will be victorious. So,
You mean...
I'm here to save us all. Must be why I escaped turning to stone.
I don't know. The prophecy said the true hero was flawed. I've never seen you make one mistake.
Come on. It said eldest of Thetis. Mom's oldest. That's me. And a wise child convinced. That's you, oh wise one. So I have to convince you that I'm the hero. Get it?
Except I'm not a child.
Of course not. No prophecy is 100% accurate. Probably.
But you don't have the Winged Herald's aid.
Sure I do. Got these bad boys of a griffin.
Heidi's alive. He snagged the limited edition pair. Can't Hermes keep his shoes on?
Oh. Did you think the prophecy was about you?
No. No, I didn't.
Then there's no need to worry. You don't want to take on that huge red monster thing anyway.
Typhon!
It's crazy. Do you know there are actual gods here?
Yeah, I do. Actually doing one a favor. I'm looking for a tracking kit to tail a thief who stole a vial from Ares.
What's it look like? Let's see here.
So you are the thief.
You never know what you're gonna need on an island like this. Figured I was being resourceful.
That's Ares' essence, all right.
Take it. Listen, you don't have to shoulder the burden anymore. Leave the rest up to me. I know you're not much of a fighter, shield bearer.
I was training in secret. I never got to show you. The gods have me to thank. I'm recovering all their essences to take on Typhon.
I believe you. Okay, you go on finding those essences. In fact, I'll need something from you when the gods are back to their old selves. Then you can meet me on the huge snowy mountain and help me take on Typhon.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
That's the spirit. 2 swords are better than one. Well, maybe a sword and a half.
My. It's a family reunion. Serving of essence of Ares. But did someone bring pie? Don't mind me. I'll just cut myself a slice.
I'll take them down.
No, you get out of here. I'll stay and fight.
What? But
Go! I can handle this. Come on, let me take this one. saved me.
I have to see what happened to my fortress. Just like I suspected, it's teeming with goons. Probably ruined the carpet. Did you get the tracking kit?
Didn't need it. I ran into the thief, and get this, it was my brother. He wasn't cursed.
Ah, so that's the sketchy mortal you were talking to. He wants you two to fight Typhon alone. Does he have a death wish?
If you know his track record, he can do anything.
Well, you did something I thought was impossible.
Oh?
I was standing there feeling hopeless, knowing the odds were against you, waiting for you to fail. And I looked at my statue, and I thought of what you said. I thought Feynx doesn't know he'll succeed, and yet he keeps going. That's bravery. And just like that, I would snap my fingers if I didn't have feathers. I was tired of being such a cuckoo bird. You have no idea the wreckage these hands once dealt. The shivering flesh they have caressed.
I have an idea.
They don't do damage anymore. They don't do anything. And I just can't live with that. So, cluck it. I'm done being a chicken.
Yes! There's that fighting spirit! You'll be happy I got this back.
Magog! I can feel its power beckoning me. Here, the gift of my blessing in return. You deserve it, warrior.
Thanks, Ares.
Now I'm getting out of here. Meet me at the Hall of the Gods. It would be safe to make my transformation there. From hand to hunk. From feathers to ferocity. From beak to badass. From eggs to epic. From...
Careful. Don't want to turn Aphrodite into a vegetarian. I'll see you there.
As Ares triumphantly returned to the Hall of the Gods, Feynx couldn't help but reflect on what the god of war had taught him.
That there are a lot of bad chicken jokes.
That true courage isn't the absence of despair, but a triumph over it.
Ares may not make the right choices at first, but he always fights for the right side in the end.
You're looking, well, adorable.
Are you kidding? I'm exposed. Usually there's this bear, and I kind of, well, hide really. I do this voice. He does this whole ferocious beast number.
Sounds scary.
Looking like this and convincing monsters not to eat you when everything they eat already tastes like chicken.
Or is chicken.
It's been an experience.
You made it.
Not in one piece. I've got bald spots from the feathers I stress shed.
You'll be fine. You just have to put on your war face.
How do I look?
Let's get you back to your old self.
Now's as good a time as any. Look, it's hard for me to say thanks. But you put up with a lot of clucking around.
It was worth every...
Good. Now get me out of this clucking chicken suit.
To win this battle, I will need a mighty ally. I call forth your raging spirit, Ares, god of war. Fight with me.
Now we're talking! Take me to the battleground! Toss me a weapon! I need something to hit!
Yes, sir. We'll be getting to that soon.
It's all rushing back to me now.
Figure out what you're going to say to win over Aphrodite.
I forgot how ripped this body was. I'll let my pecs do the talking for me.
I'm glad you're feeling yourself.
All thanks to you, Feynx. But we're not done yet. When you come back, I have tasks for you. Time to get this place back in shape.
At the foot of the grand statue was an anvil, itself not a beautiful thing, but the base upon which beautiful things are born. Here were Hephaestus' tombs, which he plunged deep into scorching fires and frigid waters.
Plunged!
Only in those extremes could his creations be perfected. What?
You know, that's all. All the play is getting. Because you know all of him. In the looks department. Because he's.
Are you finished?
Yes. Yep.
Finally, after much climbing, Feynx reached Hephaestus' hammer.
Sorry. I'll stop.
The Forge Lands. The many workshops. The soaring peaks.
Are we on a guided tour here or something?
The ancient creations, wasted by Typhon's endless appetite for destruction. Oh. Someone down there was alive, working, and seemingly happy.
Definitely not Hephaestus then. That whining, sniveling coward never smiled a day in his life.
Have you listened to a word of this story? Things have changed. Feynx had weathered the storm of Typhon's rage. For now.
you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Well, something. One thing.
I'm Feynx. Who? What are you?
Dialogue. With me. Okay. We planned for this, don't we? Who or what are any of us? We are what we do. I am arting, so I'm some kind of artist. Clearly, you are appreciating that art, so are an appreciator.
I'm a warrior. Or the sibling of a warrior. I'm warrior adjacent. Anyway, I'm here to stop Typhon.
That checks out. You didn't look like much of an appreciator, no offense. But maybe this will change your mind.
A little box?
What? No, that is so my last phase. I signed it though. You can keep it. No need to thank me.
I can't read this. You're a sculptor. I scaled your statue. You're Hephaestus, right? I'm so excited to meet you in person.
So, not that one. Fine. That's fine. Totally fine. But I have others.
We need to find your essence so we can defeat Typhon. Do you know where it is? No?
Confusion or rapture? Are you rapt?
This is just my face. How can you art at a time like this? Don't you know what's happening?
I think it's safe to say I do not.
Typhon? Everyone turned to stone? Gods all lost their essences. Evil monsters everywhere. End of the world. You really have no memory whatsoever?
Who needs the past when you can shape the future?
It'd be easier to shape the future with hands. Typhon stole them, I assume. Ripped them from your limbs? Tortured you endlessly? Something?
You really need to sit down with this Typhon guy. Talk it out. And no, my hands had enough of making art and scurried off together.
They can't have gone far. And who knows? Maybe if I get them back, they'll jog your memory. Save the applause for when I come back.
I could sculpt a tree with happy little tree friends. Do trees have friends?
There, near the gates and above the wreckage left in Typhon's wake, Feynx spied what looked like a working automaton hand.
Yoink!
You know what they say? You can't spell pain without pain.
Forgetful automaton thing!
Artist words.
That's what I said. Look, I found your hands.
Industrious, Typhon obsessed appreciator. You are full of surprises.
Hold still while I just... What was that?
No idea.
Still no memory, huh?
No. Well, maybe one. I worked there.
Pearl in rough seas. Forge fires lit. A wise child convinced. A feather's weight of wit. Forge fires lit? Forge fires lit! Your forge is part of the prophecy. It must be the answer. You have to remember. The forge! The glowing blessing thingy that just came out of your hands. You are a god.
Flattery. I think you're great too.
No, an actual god. Back home, I told dozens of different stories about you. Myths, legends, gods, monsters, all of it. You're Hephaestus, the god of the forge. Remember?
I always thought I was a Jerry. Paul, maybe.
This isn't working. We have to jog your memory to find your essence. I need you to think. How do we start the forge?
Ventilation shafts channel air to 4 coal-burning furnaces. A network of canals must feed frigid waters through water wheels to the summit. Central combustion is controlled through 2 mechanisms in the forge core.
How do you know that?
Know what?
Forget it. Unblock vents, start fires, spin water wheels. Then something about mechanisms. Stay here and make sure those hands don't go anywhere.
Instead of painting on a pot that has food in it, what? The paint is a pot with food in it.
Never before had a mortal laid their eyes upon something so grand, so gargantuan, so spectacularly crafty, so...
Over it! Just get a room already!
Well, I would if I could. Hephaestus' forge is that incredible.
None of those furnaces are burning. There must be something around here I could use to light them. Flame is hot as Helios.
He's not all that.
start. that blocking the forge's ventilation?
Cleared the first vent, but realized there must be another. The air suddenly came flowing through the gate, like the forge itself was taking a breath.
So that's what that smell was. I honestly thought it was me.
As Feynx explored Hephaestus' ancient forge, he discovered its most important component, the water wheels.
Why does a forge need water?
Look, Zeus, I do futures. That's my thing, not forges. First of the water wheels caused it to lurch back to life. With the water gushing like torrents of rain, Feynx was one step closer to freeing the forge from Typhon's grip. Little did Feynx know, however, that the worst was yet to come.
Phosphor! I see something!
That must be the clue!
Where are you, Hermes? Show yourself! Or are you having this one fight your battles for you now? Well, so be it.
Phosphor! Near the Ultimate Warrior's Sanctuary, there's a decision to be made. Don't be a bust. Treasure is best left to its own devices. And a key. Phosphor! Thank goodness you're safe.
He says that you let the griffin get away, which, in my honest opinion, is a good thing. You would think being carried across the sky by a griffin would be full of wonder, but let me tell you, it was not. Plus, I'm allergic to cats.
Well, there's always a next time. You live, you learn.
Oh, nice one. He says you're a sorry excuse for a warrior. How's this bird doing for you so far?
It's a work in progress. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Rome?
Yeah, it was our neighbor's house. He kept on having sons, so he kept on adding rooms. But then they all died from a plague. So now it's an inn named Rome, after the eldest son. May you deliver him to Charon safely.
Oh, that ship has sailed. He didn't have the coins, so Cerberus ate him. Rom, 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 rom. Too soon.
This forge. And that one matches the statue outside. These are some kind of clue. Sense for a forge. And that one could be a hammer. Hephaestus has the mightiest hammer ever crafted.
snow, but trapped in a globe. I call it...
Hephaestus, you're here!
It's like the forge was calling me. I couldn't ignore it.
About that, I cleared the vents, started the fires, and got the water wheels moving. Even unlocked some strange glyphs inside, but nothing happened.
Well, I was talking to my friends as well as, and they said they're the key to restarting it. They have to touch things.
Now we're talking.
Zeus! This place is ancient. They say you built this entire forge yourself.
Me? But it's so grim, so dirty, and that lighting.
Wait! We don't know what that does!
My little one. Aren't you industrious? A shame your labors have been wasted on mediocrity. The disfigured god's past is a cesspool. His future, the cleansing fires of the forge. Turn away! Leave him to burn in its flames.
Hephaestus, run!
Your potential is outweighed by your foolishness. A pity I have to balance the scales.
Hephaestus, come out! You're okay.
What is this? Such pain in these markings. Sorrow? Suffering?
Real art. I'd say you were trying to leave us a message.
Me? How mixed media?
I think past you left a clue to recover your memory. Something Typhon couldn't decipher. Can you read any of it?
It's incomplete.
Hephaestus, you genius! It is missing a piece. Now, where did I put it? This isn't your signature, Hephaestus. It's the rest of the puzzle. Hammer, a forge's fire, the statue, and this box. Do you know what this is?
Of course, he did not know what it was, but in their possession was Pandora's box.
You dare to open this again? Chaining you to this rock was your justice for giving fire to mortals. Pandora's box was the mortal's justice.
So you forced your son Hephaestus to forge a box capable of unleashing every conceivable evil upon them? That's justice?
Hephaestus was happy to oblige. He knew what he was doing.
He did what he was ordered to do after you tortured him for his entire existence.
Don't you talk about my son!
Pandora acted with innocent curiosity by opening that box. You acted with vile contempt.
I gave them a warning, and look what happened! Mortals ravaged and defiled their world and each other. Clearly, the warning was not enough. It's finished now. They are stone, and Pandora's box was the beginning of the end.
So, first we need a hammer.
Check.
Where did you... Never mind. I think past you is telling us we need to imbue that hammer with the power of the Forge's fire. Then break through here.
That is so me.
If I'm reading this right, your essence is underneath. But that's not all. I told you what this is.
That'll be a box.
No. Well, yes. But also, it used to contain every kind of suffering. Enough suffering to fill the world. And you suffered, Hephaestus. A lot. Cast from Mount Olympus. Rejected. Alone. No matter how generous you were. No matter how hard-working. Every god rejected you. Just because you were different. This box is the final clue. I think Typhon stole your suffering. And that's why you lost your memories.
So, to get my memories, to get my talent back.
I mean, feeling the pain that's been locked away.
Go.
Despite the extreme heat, Feynx carried on undeterred, plunging the hammer of Hephaestus into the heart of the fire.
Prometheus, this is pushing it. No human could dream of holding that hammer.
Or holding your lightning. And yet, absorbing the power of the flames, the hammer came alive. And with it, Feynx released the second of Hephaestus's blessings. With the hammer revived, and Hephaestus' suffering trapped below, all Feynx had to do now was jump.
Is hard. Hooray!
That was more than cold.
Ah, sorry, that's my new cologne. It's by Boreas, the North Wind.
I know, he's my cousin.
Oh, and he didn't even hook you up. Ice cold.
The air moves so strangely. I wonder if I could use that to help me get around. It looks like I can change the wind's direction.
Mother, no! I can change! I be the son you want! Take my past! Set me free! Let the fires be extinguished! Forget your quest. Walk unburdened. Let Typhon take us. Undo the cruelty we have wreaked. I will live in the flame, and it will not consume me. Ares! How could you? I trusted you! Harpies! Brontes! I trusted you!
Just as you had packaged the torments of the world to so kindly give to humanity, Feynx would trap Hephaestus' torments inside Pandora's box. His suffering, his tortured inspirations.
My kid's an artist. What can I say?
Strife, the darkest emotion that plagued Hephaestus, was trapped safely again in Pandora's box.
Strife? So his wife doesn't love him and he was forced into exile for years. That's not so bad. I'm married to Hera.